So interesting. It's so interesting that I do need to cover it. I do need to cover this. Like I've only watched a few minutes of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole video, but oh my god, even Tokyo Chef. His real name is Seth Lewis Allen, I think, and he admits that like everybody fucking knows his name. This guy started like following me. Um, well, I started following him too. Like we got introduced through the fucking Tulsi Gabbard troll shit. Um, he's scared of me because of the jackass that like got me involved in this situation. Like, I can't even with you, Seth. All right, okay. So Seth has been doing these videos for a long time, telling us that everybody is like has addiction problems. Like everybody fucking has addiction problems. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Um, I mean, I think that you're probably right in many cases. You're probably right in many cases. I don't know if I'm gonna get it again, but like when I clicked on this video, it fucking gave me a warning. Seth, it gave me a fucking warning. Let's see if it does it again.
The medium is the message, as
No, it didn't
explained
do
by
it.
Marshall McLuhan.
But literally, your YouTube video is coming with like a sensitivity warning, and it's probably because of how you like titled the video, but it might have something to do with like what you've said on this video. I don't know yet. But this is kind of hilarious that you're doing like the same detailed analysis of Putin right now that you do of all these like live streamers like most people have never heard of before. I love this. This is great.
Search his name on YouTube and watch him live. You don't have to even read his books. I didn't read his books. I tried to read a little of him. I found him interesting enough as a speaker. Through McLuhan, one can understand the media, the medium, what it does to us, how it conditions us. The key is to quit the medium as we've been conditioned to follow it. That has been the reasoning behind my trolling of the Fault Lines chat.
Oh, dude. Okay, so that I mean, I don't watch you closely enough to know that you actually know that that's what you are doing. I don't even know anything about fault lines. Because a lot of the shit is so low. It's so low that like I don't even get into it, but I find you somewhat fascinating. Okay, so you know that you're trolling them. Okay. Well, you know, that's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. Many of my social media prowess people that are really good at this shit, we all know how to troll. We all do. You're just way more... Like, I'm pretty open about the fact that I know how to do it too. But you're way open about this shit. That's interesting.
That show is one of many that reflects and creates social reality. They reflect and create it. They do both of those things. They assume what reality is, and then they present that. And then they coax people into acting.
Hold up a second. Are you putting that extra image up on the side with Cassandra Fairbanks? Because that's an interesting, like, juxtaposition. That's how you say it, right? Did you put that up, or that actually just, like, came up on the screen? That's interesting. That's fucking interesting.
According to their script. I got a master's degree in social theory. The department used that phrase. It's basically sociology for those who can't wrap it around their minds that I have a master's in that. And I'm not just some random person. I have a real name. I was sued by Brett Kimberlin. I don't hide that. I don't hide anything. Fault Lines, by the way, has invited...
Like I said, he's totally real about his name. Seth Allen Lewis, y'all. He's totally real about his name.
People to go up to their office. That was on yesterday's show. They invited someone to come to their building right in Washington, D.C. I think people should go there, maybe wait for them outside. I don't know. Don't harass them. Don't touch them. Don't do anything.
Yeah, seriously, dude, be very careful about your suggestions because, you probably have a very interesting audience.
Illegal, but feel free to ask them why they are hiding the fact that they are 100% scripted with teleprompters on the table that I proved. Go back just a few videos in time, and I proved it. The drug addict, Jamal Thomas, he's an obvious junkie. There's no other way around it. He's missing cartilage from the bottom of his nose. He's constantly nodding.
I do have a question about that. Like, are you positive that's like some sort of drug injury, or was that like a sports injury? Because, I mean, do you really know? I mean, are you making too many assumptions? I guess is my question here. I don't ever watch the show, so clearly you're seeing things I'm not because I don't ever watch the show, and a lot of what it seems like you're trying to do with your channel is like more artistic, right? You're trying to be a little bit more artistic in your commentary, and sometimes message gets lost when you do that.
He has extreme tardive dyskinesia. He is so inappropriate, laughing quite often during very somber topics. That show and all the rest are produced by the Five Eyes. Probably Eglin Air Force Base is involved. Came out years ago that they're involved. A lot of people are involved. And what got me thinking about making this video right here was I'm up early today, looking through some headlines. I was sick yesterday, but I'm all better now. I had some sort of food poisoning, but I was paid.
By the way, had a lot of people call out on my team lately too. And all of their symptoms sound like they could be COVID. It could be food poisoning. Are you sure? Have you gotten tested, buddy? Have you gotten tested?
I got through it, and I'm back. What inspired me to start talking, since it's only 6:47 a.m., drinking coffee, I already finished the orange juice. I was reading how Vladimir Putin referred to Ukrainian government people as drug addicts. Now, this came today that I'm reading that, but a few days ago, I downloaded video of Putin showing that he is a drug addict. He is a junkie who has destroyed his face. It's probably part of the reason why he is demented. He used to be a spy. He's the equivalent of...
I do have a quick question. Are you mispronouncing his name, or am I? Like, is it supposed to be pronounced like pudding? It's fucking pudding. Chocolate pudding. Or is it Putin? I feel like you're mispronouncing his name. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
The CUNTS who control American internet. Every single person in the U.S. military.
Oh, is that why you got the fucking warning? Is that why you got the warning on this video? Because you made that particular reference. See you next Tuesday, right? Is that why you got the warning on this video? Or is it because you actually, like, attacked the topic? I really don't know, but you got a fucking warning on your video. I hope you know that.
Or who is contracted by the U.S. military in any way, those are scumbags. They're trash. All of this fucking shit going on is fake as fuck. Professor taught us this. He was talking about the Iliad, how both sides were... Well, he didn't call them dog shite. He said there really wasn't a good and bad side, that they complemented.
Wait, seriously, you're dropping F-bombs and now you're, like, censoring shit? Why? Why, dude?
The other side. That's the essence of fake fights that these shows put on every once in a while as distractions, as moving on points. According to Snowden documents, they are simulating actions and outcomes. Isn't that special? I also saw Tina Turner lost a lawsuit. She's complaining about someone looking like her. She's freaking 81 years old. Well, okay, maybe she's afraid people will think that's an older picture of her, but it was obviously some type of Beatlemania, but for Tina Turner, one of those.
What?
An Elvis impersonator. But I'm digressing big time, and
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
not back
Like,
in
what
any
are you
freaking
talking
news
about?
cycle, no freaking way. I'm back in using the letter F. Might be missing a bit of enamel, but I am using my autism to figure out a way to carry the necessary air to carry words. Now the words start up in the brain area, yet one is signaling to the chest area, perhaps even the gut, to see. I'm digressing to the physics of speech. So yeah, I'm just trying to fill in time. And all I have to do that is to keep talking. That's how thinking works.
Okay.
I have found a way out of the conditioning, out of the mess. It's happiness. It's nonviolence. It's a pretty good life, except for food poisoning on occasion. It'll be warmer weather soon. All right, maybe my basketball team improved quite a bit.
What? Why would warmer weather affect your food poisoning? Okay. That sounds very much like Trump's line about how, oh, COVID will go away when there's warmer weather. Why would warmer weather affect your food poisoning? Like, if you have food poisoning, you have fucking food poisoning, dude. That's not going to be affected by the weather. Oh my God, even. Do you have COVID, dude? Please don't have COVID. I have a love-hate relationship with you. Don't have COVID, dude. Like, fucking take care. I heard also that you're drinking orange juice and shit. So you're literally already doing the home remedies for this bullshit. I can't even with you, dude.
So I'm a bit shallow in that respect. Hope I'm not using the word bit too much because that would represent a diction problem. I was trained earlier in life at approximately age 18, 19 by an English graduate student teaching us freshman writing. She let us know to edit the effers. I am now saying effers. I have calmed down from earlier in this broadcast.
Okay.
Just had to come up with some words to fill in time because in the background it's going to be all put in. I'm going to come up with a catchy, what's that phrase? Clickbait is a phrase. So I'm going to try to come up with a clickbait title. Got some stamps to work on today to keep me out of trouble. I was getting actually sick to my stomach. Look,
Hold up. Where is this latent homosexuality? Like, does that come up too? Like, why does that even matter? I guess it matters because he has been locking up the LGBTQIA community in Russia, right? Is that why? That he's like one of those like closeted conservatives who is angry at what he was basically born with. Where is this going?
at Jamal and Austin Pelly yesterday. That guy, Austin Pelly, was acting goofy, talking to me in the chat at the end of the show before that one about the teleprompters, about the script. I think he used the word script. And then he wrote, and to everyone else, that's our troll. That's our house troll. That's our troll. Talking about me. And that there are no scripts. There are no teleprompters. So he outright lied. These people are outright lying. They're the junkies. They're the trash. They're the trolls. So even though some people believe we're supposed to not judge, I'm going to judge the F out of them. Those are drug addicts. Those are scumbags. And if I was in the Washington area, I would try to get them on film. I would make a stink about them nonviolently. That's what I did towards Ron Breinart, Larissa Alexandrovna, wife of Scott Horton, who else? Frickin' Lee Stranahan, Mike Rivero, Neil Rauhauser, Adrian Lamo. I was tweeting in Adrian Lamo's face. So what's Adrian Lamo up to today? Oh, he's dead. And it turned out he killed himself. Isn't that interesting? So to anyone out there who may be working for military intelligence in any capacity, you know who you are. You know who I'm referring to. If you're an informant in any way, If you are a paid fake in any way, you're going to want to either quit, better yet, you're going to want to leak out the program and let everyone know about it. Or you should do what Adrian Lamo did. I don't think you should do that. It's illegal to kill yourself. And I don't want you to kill yourself just because you're a rat fucker. I don't want that to happen just because you're the scum of the earth and the lowest possible. You're not even a human being at this point because of what you did with your life. So those are your choices: to either quit, better yet, to leak, to quit and leak. And then that third option, just don't quit, continue being scumbag like an Adrian Lamo, and risk ending up like an Adrian Lamo who killed himself. Now, no one admits he killed himself, but he put on his body the Project Vigilance sticker. So F you, F all of you people. I see your faces tweaking out. I see that you're scum. I see that you're morons. Whether you're Austin Pelly.
Wait, is Project Vigilant, was that the, is that right-wing, group that keeps trying to, like, come up with, like, undercover reporting or whatever? Is that what it is? I think it is, right?
Jamal Thomas, H.A. Goodman, Steve Poinkinen, Jimmy Dore, even Cenk Uyghur's got a fucking messed up face. You can all fucking go to hell, all you fucking. Who's that guy? Tucker Carlson. Look at that loser. Tucker Carlson is a great guy. He's rich and famous. No, he has a fucked up face. So he can take all that money and crap and shove it up his butt. Because the bottom line is the cocaine destroyed his face and his life. It doesn't matter how much money anyone has. You can't take that money with you into a next life. When you're dead, you're not going to remember how great you felt while others knew you were a total 100% scripted scumbag trash. So f*** you, f*** everyone, fuck this, fuck that. You all suck. How's it my fault that you're garbage? That's how I'll wrap this up. Wow. Vladimir Putin, how's it everyone else's fault that you're junky trash and with latent homosexuality? We know Vladimir Putin fantasizes about men and wants to be with people of his own sex. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that he does that because he's always complaining about it. He's homophobic. Anyone who's homophobic is actually latent homosexual. The Nazis. There's a theory out there that the Nazis, a big part of the Nazis, was that they were latent homosexuals. They hated women, all that type of stuff. Denial is the enemy. Fake is the enemy. Authority is the enemy. Violence is the enemy. That should about wrap it up. I hope I don't have to bleep. I'll have to bleep out myself. I will. I'll find a way to bleep it because I got class. I got happiness. I'm happy. Oh, am I happy? I will not let these maggots ruin the God-given. If there's a God, then it's the God-given. Well, it's a right. It should be a right. Even if there's no God, we should have the right to be free and happy. Okay, that should about do it. Thank you for your time and consideration. I came up with Tokyo Shump. I think it's a great name. Tokyo Rose told them G.I. Joe he wasn't as... Tokyo Rose talked directly to G.I. Joe. Now, I didn't like Tokyo Rose, but I also didn't like G.I. Joe either. Sometimes both sides suck. Sometimes both sides are trash. Scripted garbage and demented. Okay, I gotta get back to happiness, so that's it for this. Wow. That's why I picked Tokyo. That's why I coined Tokyo Shump as a name. It makes fun of both Tokyo Rose and the people Tokyo Rose was playing around with. I'm reversing the COINTELPRO. I'm putting up a shield, and everything that they do to us is rebounding, it's boomeranging, and landing right on them. So look at fault lines, look at Poinkinen. They try to entrap us, they try to F with us. I just did a little work here and there, and now they are the ruined people. They are the exposed military shills. What did I call them? They are the exposed military entrapment officers. I guess they're called MEOs. Military entrapment officers. Not to be confused, say if you were drunk, then you would call them an ossifer. Because you'd be drunk, you'd be some drunken, you'd be fucking effing with your face. Sorry for cursing. Okay, that about wraps it up. This is a real YouTube channel with real shows. That's that.
Okay, that's that. All right, hold up. That's that. Okay.